Hello, welcome to part 2. I have actually already recorded part 2. I'll say that again, it's probably going to hear it. I've actually recorded part 2 already, but unfortunately my phone's went in the threads and refused to record anything. Now, I'm hoping it does this time. If not, it'll be a one part walkthrough and nobody will hear this bit. Yeah, so I'm all geared up for the move. Well, not actually all geared up. I'm still panicking because there's still a lot of stuff to do. I've got the electricity sorted. The gas sorted, the net connection should be sorted in time. Got to get an entire new phone line fitted because the old one is shite. Gas switched on, all sorts of shit, right? The only thing I haven't sorted was actually the satellite telly. There was no satellite dish there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say to Sky, right, now I pay you $23.99 or whatever the fuck it is per month to give me Sky Television. Now, you are going to put me a dish in, because if you do not put me a dish in for nothing, then I will simply cancel, as I'm outside the contract, and then restart in a month, and you have to put a new one in anyway, and also lose a lot of money in the process. So hopefully it'll work. If it doesn't, not really bothered. I don't watch a lot, I tell you. It's there for Kane, really, for the the children's stuff. I was noticing there's a couple of guys going at the moment. There's one guy, was it Skull Beast? And he said that, see on one of the 3D Total forums and stuff like that, saying that if a guy, basically calling somebody, it sounded like, well, I don't know whether they realised this or not, it sounded like he was calling somebody a liar because they'd done a model in less than 3 hours, or less than 4 hours. Because 4 hours is fucking hell, you know what I mean? I can get a final model out in that time. And he came up with, well, I work at Salmon Studios and I've been working there 5 years and I've never yet seen anybody do a model at that speed, and if they could, then you should send a thingy in, a CV into us. And I felt like saying, I'm tempted to say, look, well, I've been doing this a long time, and it's not hard. Do you know how to model fast? Right, I'll tell you. Now, some of you know that I used to work as an escape artist, and I still hold a world record, okay? Once you've broken one world record, you know how to cut corners in the right places. Now, what do I mean the right places? Right, you're not cutting corners that will affect the modelling, the skill of the model, the style of the model itself, or the way it's going to finally look. It's simply ways to get the effect you have. Say you wanted to add elephant type skin, right? It's most people use an alpha. Yeah, there's other ways that are much faster. I don't always tell people how to do it. Now I came to the conclusion the only way to do it is to actually prove it and release something like a 2-hour freebie, right? If one of my proper modelling sessions, not the one that's come for 3D Total, is aimed at beginners, the freebie we're putting out with that. It's not really indicative of my workflow, but it's been, people don't such ZBrush and stuff. But if I feel like saying to these people, look, just because you can't do it and your friends can't do it doesn't mean it's not possible. It's a matter of practice, cutting down the bits. The keys are, you must know the application, like ZBrush, that you're using inside out. And I don't mean all the buttons that everybody else knows, I mean everything. Every button, slider, everything, all the hidden things it can do, the lot, right? Know it so you can do it in your sleep, right? Do it pissed, drunk, sober, off your face, when you've had no sleep for 4 days, when you've been awake for 36 hours, you should still know inside out, right? You should also know how to get the effect you're after. So if you're after a particular form, you know how to get that quickly. That's the key. That comes with practice, a lot of practice. As I said before, I spent 18 hours a day, all day, every day, except Christmas Day and my birthday, for 2 years, just speeding up. The trick, of course, is getting fast and maintaining quality. And that's what I've tried to do. I very rarely these days tell people how fast I'm doing a model, because I've learned it just pisses people off. And there's a lot of this, I can't do it, so neither can you mentality. Well, I can do it. And I'm not alone. Anybody can do this. Every single person who's a 3D artist watching this right now can do the same thing, if you want to. You've got to want it badly enough. How badly do you want it? See, at the moment I get work, but a lot of other people can't. Why? Not because I'm the world's best artist, because I can give them something, they've got a deadline and we say, well, when do you want it? Sort of tomorrow. And then they want to do it, right? And then the quality's going to be the same. There's another artist to make go to, and it may take a week. That's the reason why they come to me. That's the reason why I make as much money, right? Other people make less money because they work slower. I charge more an hour, but I make more money. It's a trick. Because life's really a competition, isn't it? He who dies with the most money wins, right? So That's really what it's about. It's practice. That's all it is. It's not some big thing. You shouldn't. If you've got a picture up here in your head like I have, right? I can close my eyes and think of a model I want to do, right? I know exactly what it looks like. All I'm doing is replicating what I've thought up there. So actually, that should be easy. I don't have to think about, well, where should I put this ring, or should I put there? No, it's up here. If it's not up there, that's what's at fault. The concept, not these, right? That's the key. The concept is the key. Yes, you can develop as you go along, right? But you should have a solid concept before you start. And you'll notice the times, you can tell the times when I haven't had a solid concept and I've been doodling, because it doesn't really go anywhere. It does the same thing. The model doesn't do a lot, right? Times when I've got a solid concept, great, it'll turn out fantastic. Oh, it's to me anyway. Now, I'm not the only fast worker. Other people who work fast, on the Podley modelling side and Zebra side, Taryn, a friend of mine, great lad. Taryn works very fast. In fact, he was around working fast before, you know, I was in the 3D arena. Glenn on Southern, Glenn works very fast, especially at poly level. The guy is without doubt the fastest poly modeler on the planet. And I'm not just saying that because he's a mate of mine. I hope one day that Glenn gets to do another one of these live events in front of, maybe it's somewhere like SIGGRAPH. Maybe that'll be a good double header. Me and Glenn. Show you how it can be done fast. I don't mean that sound big-headed, but I do think the 3D world needs to speed up a bit. Come on, you know. We need to speed up the workflows a bit here. And I think some people won't believe it unless they see it with their own eyes. Of course, from my point of view, that's actually rather dangerous, because I'm showing people how to do what I do, the same speed as me. And that means then they can take money out of my mouth. So I've either got to make sure I've got something else up my sleeve to work even faster than that, or another idea, which I might well do. We'll see. But suffice it to say, in a very roundabout way, that it is possible to work incredibly fast and put out high quality stuff. Right? So at the time, still got a few minutes left. I will stop here because I don't want to start doing these walking down the bank, because that's annoying. But yeah, so after that rant, yeah, I do work fast, yeah, I do get shit for it, but as a result I also get a lot more work. Right? It's easy, anyone can do it. Not especially special, not brilliant. It'll make, the trick is, if you want to, you know when you're doing it right, okay? If you're doing it right, if you record it and show another 3D artist, you put it online, people say, oh, but that's easy though. That's easy, that's just like rudimentary stuff. Yeah, it is. It's all rudimentary stuff, but it's knowing how to apply it. I can do the same thing as any other 3D artist. But if I apply it in the way that I know it's going to speed up my workflow, then I'll be finished before they are. As I said, I never ever enter competitions. It is a personal rule. Ever. I don't do it. I've entered 2 competitions in my life, and that was when I was doing escapology. Came first in one, came joint second in the other, and that was because I hadn't actually practiced the night before, or in fact I hadn't practiced at all, and I was just doing it to fill the numbers up. And I still got bloody joint second place, a lot of money. But I don't enter them. Competitions are for losers. By that what I mean is, even if you win, you're losing. Right? Simple as that. I don't feel the need to say to somebody, I'm so fucking good I can go in this competition. I know I can come into the competition and, you know, at least a few of them come, you know, if not first, in the first, second or third. If I didn't, I wouldn't be earning the money I am, right? That's the bottom line. I know it annoys people, but fuck it, you know, why the hell should I hold my light under a bushel? It doesn't work like that. But anyway, as you can tell, I'm rather stressed. So let's have another little look at the last view I'll ever see. You see, I started out the old raincasts, and it was winter, right? And I was walking up the top up there, and I said, if you want to do art, every artist must have a soul. That's where the art comes from. That's mine. I'm a country boy. Put you in the middle of anywhere, I'll still be a country boy. Doesn't mean I walk around like some hick. Far from it. But I know the difference between, you know, how to do one thing, how to do another thing, which that doesn't make any sense to anybody, but I know what I mean. I know the difference. I can go and walk, and I know why peace and quiet and tranquility is so important. I also know how to have a damn good time. So we'll see. Hopefully in a week, maybe 2, longer if the ISP fucks up again, I'll see you all. Hopefully from my new sort of studio. Not quite sure if it'll be finished at that stage. We may be amongst boxes and peeling walls, but look, I'll have it done, right? You have a look, at least the beginnings of it. Alright, I'll see you all next time. See ya. Hope the house move goes well, eh?